All right, we're good, y'all. Man and man, we'll be back again. 2K this time, about to whip this. All right.
Nah, he ain't about to do all that, bro.
So the age ain't too far.
I know, son. Shoot, I'm trying to be old girl off the movie, son.
Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Damon Bruce. Glad to have you with us. Friday night in the NBA, it's the Utah Jazz going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. And now, out to Philadelphia with Kevin Harlan and the 2K crew for today's broadcast.
I just picked them off watching the video right now.
That shit still hunt me to the day, son. I was watching that earlier, son.
You would?
It was the comeback, though, son.
You won? Oh, all right.
And a thoughtful moment indeed. The national anthem and a crowd anxiously awaiting the tip-off. It's the city of brotherly love over the Liberty Bell. The 76ers are looking to take on a Western Conference opponent. Bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg with the fourth member of our team, Doris Burton. Take a look at Utah. Well, it's been an improvement this year over last season. They made a lot of adjustments and happy to see that they translate into some tangible results.
Seeing where the Jazz are, they've really turned some heads with their performance this year.
They have. I mean, I don't think anybody expected this club to perform the way they have to this point. I mean, it's been a surprise. The expectations were low, and I think they've used that to their advantage. They've really just locked in on what they've had to do, and they've played better than anybody really could have expected.
The starters for the Utah Jazz. Kevin Love out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the 3 slot. And for the 76ers, they've got Nowitzki. Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Bynum in at the pivot, manning the middle. And LeBron James gets it to go.
Great move to get to the bucket and lay that one in. He's got the softest touch around the basket. Impressive. Well, the 76ers didn't really make any drastic changes heading into last year, preferring to just let their core grow. And I thought that worked for the most part. You know, they really played well early in the season, but it was disconcerting to see them fade the way they did late in the year.
I'll tell you what, he'll be quite contented to sit out there beyond the arc and knock down shot after shot if they're going to play defense like that. Tighten it up out there.
Still, though, you know, a lot of teams faded toward the end, Steve, don't you think? And if you're the 76ers, you have to be pleased with, you know, Clark, how that core grew as they approach the end of the season.
Yeah, they know that they can have stretches where they can really compete with anybody in the East without really having to bring anybody in. The next step for them is to be able to maintain that level of play for the whole season and continue to get growth from their young players.
Now here's Bynum. He's coming off a 19-point game against Detroit.
And he really kept his head down, withdrawing contact, getting himself to the line. Played an aggressive game.
And Doris Burke spoke with Doug Collins. Doris?
And my first question was, what's the plan against Kevin Durant? Probably the premier scorer in the entire league. He said, well, it starts with trying to keep the ball out of his hands. Because once he catches it, you're kind of at his mercy. Guys, Durant's so long, he can just shoot over the top. When he does get the ball, expect to see some double teams.
Thank you, Doris.
Damn. And Kevin Durant, a deadly offensive weapon. And, you know, he's only getting better. Last season, a career high in field goal percentage, just a hair under 50%.
Now, here is Irving. Coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. 6 to shoot. Harden outside. Kept alive. Bynum the pass to Nowitzki. LeBron outside. Back to Nowitzki. Working on Love. Fader on the way. Nowitzki, no good. You know, Steve, you mentioned that field goal percentage for Kevin Durant. You know, Clark, what do you think the difference has been for him?
Well, for one thing, he's getting more and more shots closer to the basket. He's being a little more judicious with the three-point attempts. And as he gets stronger with age and added weight, I think he's going to play closer to the rim.
Now LeBron following Durant's three-point attempt. Back to LeBron.
Slam that shit. I really was at the reach, but shoot. Oh, man.
Irving against Westbrook.
Ooh.
Shot clock at 6. A leaner. Shot's good. LeBron's now got his second basket of the game.
I like it. He could have gone for the forced finish, but opted instead for kind of the nice smooth finger roll. I like it.
And that one's good.
Oh, man.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played.
There's Tyrone Corbin in his second season as head coach of the Jazz. Before that, he'd spent 7 years as an assistant coach in Utah.
Now here's LeBron. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Detroit.
Put in a lot of good work on the boards. That helped him too.
Oh, yeah. Tell you gotta love his aggressiveness finishing inside like that.
Well, his leaping ability, Clark, gives him a great advantage.
And that's why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it feels like it's either a dunk or a foul or a couple of free throws every possession.
Going back to Tyrone Corbin, 16-year journeyman career as a player in the NBA. Played for 10 teams in all, the Utah Jazz among them.
Yeah, 3 years in Utah. He was always known as kind of a grinder. You know, every coach loved him because he played so hard. And you know, those qualities, I think, translate well to the coaching ranks. Corbin knows how hard it is to compete in the NBA, and he knows how hard it is to win. And so he's trying to put his guys in the best position to have success, and I think they really respect him for that.
The Jazz have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Well, this is a club that shot 75% as a team from the free throw line last season.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
Now, here is Harden. This game he had 12. And the shot is good. Harden's got his second bucket of the night.
Strong first quarter. He's really made the most of his opportunities. Well, it's no easy task guarding James Harden because he's got the ability to shoot from long range and then the strength and the ball handling ability to get into the paint and keep the defender on his hip and get all the way to the rim.
Well, Steve, Harden is one of the stronger 2 guards in the NBA, and when he attacks the rim, he has no problems throwing his body into some bigger guys to draw contact and finish the play. That makes him special.
Westbrook against Irving. LeBron. Nowitzki outside. Working on Love. Lock at 6. With the fadeaway. Here's Bynum. Dumps it down.
Great matchup here. This game has gone back and forth.
Multiple lead changes. Just a great game, guys.
Westbrook drives in. Second chance effort. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
You know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one. The Utah Jazz are known for playing a very physical brand of basketball. Tough down low, not being afraid to take contact or initiate it. It's just how they've always identified themselves as a team.
I'm not sure which was better, the fast break or the steal that got it started.
I think it was the defense, Steve, quite honestly. I mean, the whole play isn't even possible if he doesn't make the steal.
Come on, man.
Nowitzki kicks to Irving. He feeds it to LeBron. That's good. LeBron's now got 6 points. Back to what Clark, you were saying about the Jazz, that physical style of play, perhaps one of the reasons why they do so well against the East.
Yeah, you know, they've maintained that tough identity that Jazz teams have always have. And that tends to play well when you're going against Eastern Conference teams. You know, for whatever reason, the East plays slower and more methodically than the West does. Yeah, he had tunnel vision on that pass. He was really focused on the target. Never did see the defender.
Irving. He's covered by Westbrook.
Hey.
Irving with it.
Come on, that's Kyrie. That's what he doing.
He has 7. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
Well, neck and neck. How about that? I mean, ferociously competitive. I mean, tight as me in an airplane bathroom.
Now Harden following the 3-point attempt by Kevin Love. LeBron against Westbrook. The drive by LeBron.
That's all you're doing. That's all he know how to do. Reach the ball, throw the ball.
Foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's foul number 2 for him.
He's got to be very careful here because he's already got 2 fouls here in the first quarter.
Irving kicks to Harden. Nowitzki up top. LeBron. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 32 seconds left to play in the first. Somehow misses the one-handed flush. It's Durant with the drive. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Durant's got his first points in this one. Here's LeBron. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so they'll shoot 2 right here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Go back and look at the numbers from last season. He knocked down about 77% of his free throws.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Well, he could have done a little better on that 2-point foul line, but he was able to tie this game up.
For 3, Durant, and they will call over the back on the play.
Well, you like it when a guy goes hard to the board, but you have to be smart. He went right over his back on that one. Not a good play.
I think he was just over anxious that time.
And that one falls for Nowitzki. No good on the second free throw. Here's Westbrook. Boy, he was something else against Boston. Here's LeBron. And no good trying to get that one. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. 76ers on top, up by 1. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
The new season in the NBA rolls on. The Toronto Raptors take on the Philadelphia 76ers. More NBA next Tuesday.
That shit nasty. 142.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
And how about the defense, guys? They have really controlled the lane with their shot blocking.
Yeah, excellent defense there. Every shot has either been altered or rejected.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the 76ers. They've got LeBron James. Nowitzki is out there with Andrew Bynum. Then it's Harden, and it's Irving at the 1.
And LeBron last year, I thought, had the best season of his career. Shot 53%, by far a career high. And I think it started with him really making a commitment to go inside and to avoid those bailout three-point shots.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, guys, LeBron James won his 3rd MVP last season. He's one of only 8 players in NBA history to achieve that. LeBron said, every time I go out on the basketball court, I try to be the MVP for our team, and I try to lead. I want to be the best. And anytime fans leave the game, hopefully they can say, LeBron was the best player on the court tonight. I just hold myself to that standard. Guys, he's incredible.
That's why he's a champion, Doris. Thanks.
Yeah, such an amazing...
That's Kyrie Irving, man. That's Kyrie Irving, dog.
And for LeBron, with
He told me he don't do that in real life.
No question he has the ability to overpower defenders in the paint. We see it work all the time.
Yeah, and I like the fact that he's really been less enamored with the three-point shot. He's really concentrated and been intentional.
I told you that's all he do.
God, bro.
That's all he good for. It's good, Bullet.
This man over there making all these.
About getting that ball in the two-point territory, working on his post-up game, and really putting pressure on the defenders to make him unguardable.
Yeah, it's like one of the best finishers in the game. Ever touched basketball.
Outside Irving.
And you
Harden outside. LeBron with it. Guarded now by Durant.
What was that?
Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. LeBron right side. Harden outside. Kicks to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Westbrook.
a part of growing as a team is getting better and better.
Oh, look out.
Don't do that to him. That was fantastic. Wow.
And Clark, the degree of difficulty.
Major.
That was amazing.
LeBron against Durant. LeBron dishes to Harden. Back to LeBron. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Throwing it down with one hand and making it look easy.
Easy and fun. He just thrives on making the D look silly.
Yeah, which is something he does pretty often, Kevin. They are in attack mode right now. That's 10 straight points, guys, all coming inside the paint.
And Steve, if I'm them, I'd keep going right to the heart of that defense like they have been until they do something about it. If they don't offer resistance, take everything you can get in there.
Irving.
Come on, I'm going to cook him up all game.
He fights to the rim for the win. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, I like that he's come up with some big baskets for this team to help him out in getting this lead.
The 76ers leading by 8. Left side, Irving. Kicks it out to Harden. Lets it go with a 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Come on, hey, stop playing.
It's a nice pace now from the three-point line. 1 in the first quarter and now 2 coming here in the second.
Inside. Tipped. LeBron. Nowitzki, the pass to Harden. Here's Irving. Again, Philadelphia.
Starting to build a head of steam here. He had a good first quarter, but he's been even better here in the second.
And Davis throws it down.
Pretty significant lapse there on the defensive end, guys.
Yeah, those are the ones, you just can't allow that.
No, if you're giving up dunks and layups defensively, you're in huge trouble.
Kicks it out to LeBron. Here's the 3. No good.
Come on, bro. Thank you.
Doug Collins,
Thank
such
you.
a
Defense right there.
coach. He really has changed the foundation
See
here
how long it's
in
gonna
Philadelphia. And also worked in the broadcasting business for many, many years. But that coaching bug has always been inside of him. Nice to see him go back to Philadelphia, the team that he played for in his career.
Here's Irving. Goes up.
Go, Andrew.
And it's Bynum with the jam.
Well, he brings a lot to the table, Kevin, that's for sure. And
That was
what I
good.
look to really is his pursuit of the ball. I mean, he gets you so many second chance opportunities because he anticipates so well, and he plays with a kind of a fearless aggressiveness.
The second thing I want to bring up about him is his top-notch play on the low block. He puts on a clinic down there some nights with all the moves he shows off.
LeBron kicks to Irving. Back to LeBron. LeBron is doubled. Westbrook with the nice D there. And Coach Collins always prepared in the commentary booth and certainly very detail-minded as a head coach. It shows there's been very little separation, having worked with him for 7 years as a broadcaster. I can tell you the same attention to detail was there on the air as it is on the sideline.
Yeah, no question. He's a demanding guy no matter what the forum is. He sweats out the details. And, sometimes coaches like
Got
that
me 4 fouls. 2 fouls on Durant.
can wear out their welcome
3
with players. And I think that's the big question with Doug. He's so intense. How long can he stay positive and stay comfortable in his role? He's kind of burned himself out in the past a few times, but I think as he's gotten older, he's mellowed some. He seems to be really enjoying himself in Philadelphia, and I hope that he can have a long run here.
Jazz trailed by 13. Passes it to Davis. The kick out to Westbrook. Jazz passing it around. No good from Durant.
Well, you remember last year, Dirk Nowitzki had some trouble early in the year with soreness and stiffness in his knees, probably the result of playing for Germany over the summer, and then also the shortened training camp and the condensed schedule. But it's great to see Dirk back with his form
Thank you.
and playing as that
Hey, bro, I ain't having
player
it.
we're used to seeing.
He got one
Madden
step ahead of
53,
defense on that one. Excellent job.
And finished off by Westbrook.
And for a point guard, you love LUV. That finish. Wow.
Yeah, he's really been able to get off his feet and
Kevin Durant, bro. We'll sit him down, coach.
Athleticism, both laterally and
Sit him down,
vertically.
respectfully.
Let's go to our sideline.
I'm winning. I'm not 70.
Doris, what do you have?
Kevin, through the first third of last season, the Philadelphia 76ers were sitting atop the Atlantic and among the top teams in the East. But then they hit a wall. Most significantly, their offense really struggled. And it was interesting that even though their defensive philosophy was to force other teams into mid-range jump shots, all too often they settled for these shots themselves. So even though their caution offensively kept their turnovers down, their shooting percentages were pretty abysmal. Kevin will see if this season they can attack a bit more to get some higher percentage looks.
We will indeed. Thank you, Doris. Going back to Dirk, so remarkably humble after making the All-Star team despite his knee trouble. He said he didn't agree with the decision. Some of the younger guys probably deserved it more than he did. I thought that honesty was very refreshing, Clark.
Yeah, as players, you typically know when you've earned any accolade or recognition. And this was after he'd gotten back to form, a defending NBA champion. So it's admirable. But I wouldn't read too much into that because, again, players know when they've earned whatever accolades or recognition they get.
That's good. Guess what? You still getting your ass.
Time in this one. 76ers lead by 13. Live from Philadelphia.
Going across the
You're
way.
watching 2K Sports.
What?
Defense. Perfect.
It's all good. It's all good.
Look.
Now, presented by
We looking at the instant replay.
Look. Hey, look.
This is 2K Sports, and I'm Damon. The Houston Rockets will be playing out against the Trailblazers in Portland.
Skipping everything.
No, I didn't. That was you.
I ain't skipping nothing. I just skipped that.
And we welcome you back to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the city of brotherly love. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
That's one thing to get to the rim, and it's another to finish when you get there. I mean, he's done both so far.
He's done a great job of being able to complete plays at the rim, finishing drives nicely.
Tipping off the second half, here's Tyrone Corbin's spot. They've got Anthony Davis. Durant is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's George in at the two-guard spot. Here's Irving. Again, Irving missing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. I mean, you don't get too many better looks from that range. You know, nobody seemed to be quite sure of how the young Jazz would fare in the Western Conference, but they seemed to hold their own. They had a lot of depth, the youth, the energy, I think helped get them through that lockout-shortened season. And overall, Tyrone Corbin did a nice job with that team.
And Bynum backing in. And Davis pulls it down.
And you got to like the defense inside, really protecting the rim.
Challenging shots and making his presence felt around the rim, that's exactly what he can give you.
And for the Jazz, sometimes playing with no expectations. And it was
Ain't nobody doing them with that. At this point in time, you're not doing it.
No, if he's got the ball in his hand, the basket in his sight, he's going straight to the rack.
And the replay, of course, presented by Sprite. What a play. Now here's Westbrook. He's got 13. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Durant with another miss. For the Utah Jazz, they won their last contest, that game against the Boston Celtics.
And offensively, everything just seemed to come so easily to them in that game, Clark.
Yeah, it really did, Steve. I mean, it looked effortless for them at that end of the floor.
Where about LeBron?
He was always in aggressive mode. I mean, he was looking any opening in offense. He's always probing, looking for opportunities to attack.
Jazz trailed by 15. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Stolen by Harden. Tries for the alley-oop. Deflected. And that one's good, Irving.
He's serious, bro. Come on, man.
He said I wasn't scoring. He said I wasn't scoring with Kyrie.
You know, I think it goes without saying.
I wasn't scoring with Kyrie.
But his strength and body control scoring in close. That's what makes it special. You can see it with the shooting.
He's very crazy. I'm not even blazing.
And also, he's absolutely able to do some incredible things.
So what did he do in the playoffs against the Clippers? Over 3 people.
Sometimes twisting his body, double clutching his shot.
It's all right,
He
though, son.
maintains
You
a
a
smooth
Curry
approach
fan,
to it
son.
all.
Because it's real, son. That's what he'll do.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. LeBron outside.
It's crazy out there.
no luck. And it's Utah the other way. And this is the first season matchup for them against this 76ers team.
Yeah, and you look back to last year, these two teams were very evenly matched. They split the 2 games that they played.
Durant with it. Guarded down by Andrew Bynum. For 3, Love. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That is his first foul of the game. First team. Philadelphia on D. Durant dishes to Davis.
What the pass is that, bro? My bad, fellas. My bad.
Bynum with the steal. Westbrook against Irving. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Look,
check out your point guard showing you major bounce.
That's about to get fouled out.
How about this?
That's
The smaller the player,
Kyrie,
the
son.
bigger the
That was a highlight. Terrific finish.
Going back
Brooklyn
for a second,
Nets.
your comments,
Put
Steve,
back
on the
alley.
standoff these teams played to last year. It may have been an indicator of how closely
You're not
matched the
using them
teams
right.
in
You
the
gotta use
leadership
them right.
of both conferences were.
Well, we know these
getting
two
bumped
teams
going to the
were
rim.
certainly closely matched.
You get no separation, bro.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Lifts up, and he lays it straight in.
Hey, come on, bro. Like,
He can't stop him.
Who
can't stop him? Oh my God.
Something has to change against us. 10 straight points coming in the paint against.
Come on,
Gotta bring that wide controller next time, man.
Yeah, bro, I do, bro. My bad, son.
It's his team.
Well, they got to collapse in there, and everybody's got to be conscious of it. It's a team effort in protecting the paint. Control the ball, and then everybody's got to get in there and keep the defense locked down.
On the wing, Harden. Stolen by Durant. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. The Jazz shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And they've increased their percentage quite a bit since last season, guys.
Well, the one thing about Philadelphia last year, guys, was they didn't have a star. So they really had more of an ensemble cast where 4 or 5 different players could beat you on any one given night. And that can be a problem, though, when the game slows down.
Come on.
Philly
Ain't nobody
found that
stopping
out later on in the season when
Not
they
this
kind of
year.
ran out of energy.
I tell you what, you need to archive that one for the highlight tape.
Oh, yeah, that is a keeper. You're correct.
Yeah, that was incredible.
Yeah.
And those plays will give your team a huge boost.
They get it again. Nowitzki with the steal. It's tipped. And George with the stuff.
Flush that thing down, young fella.
That is a fierce two-hander.
Man, maximum force on that dunk.
Now Irving, who's got 23. Like the way you said, Steve, it's these tough stretches where players go cold and things don't go your way. But Clark, that's when Philly needed a star to lean on.
And that's what seems to be the difference between the top teams and just the really good teams, Kevin. Having that go-to guy. And it doesn't have to be production. That's a big part of it. But leadership is really an aspect of that go-to guy as well, to be able to weather the storms when things aren't going as smoothly as you like. I think Philly still needs to be able to identify somebody to fill that role for him.
There's the dish to Nowitzki.
Oh, good work.
Bynum down low. Davis is there. The shot's good from Bynum.
Well, you're not going to get a more high-quality look than that. Terrific offensive rebound there.
Westbrook passes to Durant. He passes to Love. Can't get it to go. Some solid D from Nowitzki.
And you talk about Kevin Love, in my mind, the definition of a player who doesn't need plays run for him to get you points. A dominant offensive rebounder, draws a lot of fouls, hits a good percentage of his free throws, and if he just flares out to the three-point line, he's pretty much automatic out there.
And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. Kevin Durant, number 1. LeBron James, 3rd.
Well, these two guys both were phenomenal last year, and either one would be a guy you want to make sure he gets the ball, especially late in a game that you want to win.
Durant for three.
Shot seems to be a little awry today, just off a fraction. They've got to have him pick it up, though, and soon.
No problems knocking that one down.
Good, Dre.
14 points for Love.
Hey, look, Dre,
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside. And guys, going back to Kevin Love, his ability to score in the floor of an offense is very impressive. He's also become an outstanding three-point
That should have been happening all game,
even
bro.
without feeding him in the low post. He still can help the offense.
He's laboring out there right now, guys. The shot has not been falling for him this quarter.
It's just some days I know Kyrie Irving will not do, son. Kyrie Irving is not dunking on nobody like this.
106 left in the third quarter.
Thank you, bro. Yes, he did.
It's Westbrook with the drive. Count the
Westbrook not doing that.
Westbrook's got 17.
Well, that makes 5 of their last 6 makes coming from inside.
Yeah, really focused on getting the ball into the paint because they're taking advantage of very porous defense down there.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Yeah, they're lucky that they didn't get burned on that one.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. The 76ers leading by 16. Here's Irving. 25 points in the game. Shoots a fader. Nowitzki, no good.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the
he had
shooting
feelings
motion.
to have trouble.
He'll head to the free throw line. It's going to be on
He
Kyrie
had a feeling
Irving.
he was gonna have
The
trouble.
Jazz have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line. Boy, their struggles at the line this half really started to haunt them. Just cannot afford to miss free throws. It's like skipping breakfast. At some point in time, it's going to come back to hurt you. What a play. No regular dunk there. A superb alley-oop.
And it was a great pass, too, to set him up.
No, those two have such a great feel for each other. They're just fun to watch.
And he cuts the lead to 20.
Some real sweet dunking skills here.
Are you kidding me? Oh, my gosh. What a play.
That was
Man got your
spectacular.
favorite player laying on his back, son. Not even laying on his back, son.
Got it off in time. No good on the
He would have really been crying if I would have made
And
that.
as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit. We'll make it tough to come back. 76ers
score,
ahead,
man.
up by 16.
Hey, I got another quarter.
And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming
Kyrie
up
wouldn't
next.
score no more, son.
So good. I'm not worried about none of that, bro.
It's all good. Like the trip when he won
Tune
it.
in next Wednesday night. The Philadelphia 76ers go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Be there.
Chris Bosh.
I'm in Cleveland. That's on fun.
Damn. Philly just tough.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up, and we're going to send it over to Doris Burke for the Sprite Uncontainable Game segment. Doris?
Well, Cav, our uncontainable game in this one, the stretch by the 76ers. It was their defense that led the way for them back in that first quarter as they were getting hands up and bothering all kinds of shots. One more quarter of that, and the game is theirs.
Thanks, Doris. And guys, when you can put together that sort of streak that builds the momentum in a big way for your team, it's something.
Always, Kevin. I mean, it's impossible for a stretch like that not to influence the outcome of the game.
You know, when you're on the wrong side of a run like that, there's not a whole lot you can do. We'll see soon enough if that's indeed what makes the difference today.
Bynum is out there with Nowitzki. And it's LeBron James. Then it's Harden. And it's Irving at the point guard position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. "60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. 6 to shoot. Bynum inside. Good, and the assist goes to...
please. Damn. Oh no, it's one setting, Dre. Hall of Fame.
Nah, I don't think he's on Hall of Fame, Dre.
He's definitely on Hall of Fame.
I don't think he's on Dre.
Been on Hall of
I don't
Fame.
think he's on Hall of Fame.
They been on Hall of Fame.
I don't think
Please
he's
don't
on
play
Hall
with
of
me.
Fame.
I don't play them games.
8 points for Bynum.
Good job creating an easy bucket there.
So for the 76ers, their last game, a win against the Detroit Pistons.
See that screenshot there.
And I thought their preferred weapon in that game was the three-point shot, Clark. They really used it well.
Steve, it looked like that was the plan coming into the game, and obviously it was the right one and well executed.
Harden with it, guarded now by Durant. LeBron James on the wing. Buries it down low. LeBron's now got 21 in the game.
Hammer time. You know, that's something he's capable of every trip down.
And it's just impossible to get tired of.
Yeah, there's always this excitement, this aura that surrounds him, guys. And the crowd senses it.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Sprite. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
That's some BS, bro. That's that on me, bro. That's wild.
First team foul.
Westbrook against Irving. Kicks it out to LeBron. Back to Irving. Rejected by Westbrook. Pushing it up. Love kicks to George.
That's a
Drops
block.
in the layup for 2.
You know, they're just getting hammered inside and really need to find a way to be tougher down there. They got to be visible. They got to man up in there.
I agree. I mean, you look at the points they're giving up. Most of them seem to be coming inside the paint.
Irving.
All you good for?
What type of animation is that, bro?
All you good for?
Like, come on, man.
You know, the Jazz did make the playoffs last year, but were quickly
like
disposed
Shea
of
now.
the much more veteran and seasoned San Antonio Spurs. Still, just to make the playoffs, a big accomplishment for what was once a rebuilding team. A lot of promise there in Utah, I think.
George dishes to Love. And Davis throws it down.
He did your favor.
I don't want to hear that, bro. Good.
And here is Irving.
I'm not trying to hear that, bro.
And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. Outside, Irving. Back to Nowitzki. Clock at 6. Davis is on. Open look. The 76ers with another miss. Back to the Jazz, I think you could say the rebuilding process is now complete, or at least settled. Now they can just, Steve, continue to grow as a group.
Yeah, I agree with that, Kevin. You know, they got swept by the Spurs in that first round, but, you know, that experience will pay off for Utah, getting that first taste of playoff basketball. And now it's just a matter of continuing to work and you know, allowing the process to kind of evolve.
Nowitzki kicks to Harden. The 76ers need to get off a shot. They grab their own miss.
Where's you got one more time? I guess what I'm about to draw.
First free throw is good.
76ers were the 8th seed in the playoffs, and even though they upset the Bulls in the first round, it wasn't really considered a shocker as the Bulls were playing without Derrick Rose.
Appreciate it.
Got that one up quick. And it's 29 points for Kyrie Irving. And Westbrook, here we go. Durant, the pass to George. Westbrook kicks to Davis. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
He's short for the center position, but he makes up for it with tremendous leaping ability.
But not to take anything away from the 76ers. They earned that win and showed they can make some noise in the playoffs. And we saw the kind of trouble they gave Boston in that second round.
Yeah, that series went 7 games. So, you know, that victory over Chicago was no fluke. The Sixers were a tough out. Great defensive team, quick, young, athletic, and they've got a bright future.
Right there.
And that is good. And that's now 18 points for Love.
This team has to tighten up inside. Way too many easy hoops in the lane.
Yep, that's 5 straight buckets they've given up from the key now, and it's hurting them.
Pass break. Here come the Jazz. Westbrook.
Look out, man!
Really shaking.
Did you see that?
Oh, we got to see that one again, guys. We've got to see that again.
I need a replay. I'm not sure what I just looked at.
Let's see that one again.
Took by LeBron.
You know, it's really the kind of game you expect from him, guys. I mean, extremely efficient, taking a lot of good shots.
Jazz trailed by 12. Westbrook drives in. He'll get another chance.
Just an unbelievable display of offense here today.
Well, it seems like every shot that goes up finds its way to the hoop. I mean, every player is sharp and on target.
Irving with it. Westbrook picks him up. Kicks it out to Harden. Nowitzki. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. LeBron dishes to Irving. Clock at 4. Westbrook with the steal. For the finish.
I like the awareness they had there. Guys were headed out on the break the instant the steal was made.
And they got the easy bucket because of it.
And that one's good, Irving. Irving's got 31
I got
points.
30.
Anytime they've needed a hoop, he's taken over one shot after another. Boy, is he playing well.
They get it back.
Oh, wow.
Here's Love. Some solid D here from Bynum. Clark, they can burn some clock if they want to.
Yeah, and maybe buy a little oxygen while they're doing it. Watch out.
Damn.
Watch out below. Get out of his way now.
No way that he was going to slow him down.
Not that time. They weren't about to take those points away from him.
Westbrook drives in, slams it on the run.
Sweet finish there, showing you some major strength and the ability to sky.
I rode that elevator right to the top floor.
Explosive hops. I'll tell you what, he can really catch you off guard.
LeBron is doubled.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
They got the 5-on-3 advantage. Durant with it.
Tearing that roof down with that one.
Yeah, and really a dunk contest dunk that takes long.
Yeah, unreal. What a dunk.
Feeds it to Davis. The rebound by Harden. 76ers have gone 7-13 from the field here in the fourth. Irving against Westbrook. Stolen by Durant. Here's Davis, and he converts the layup. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
He has such a great feel for how a missed shot is going to come off the rim. Really plays those angles well. That's exactly why he consistently beats defenders to the ball. This is where their depth becomes such an asset, Kevin. He's gone for the remainder of the game, but fortunately, they're able to field a very capable replacement.
Steph Curry's checked in for the Jazz.
Yeah, this club well on its way to victory. Beautiful offensive execution.
Yeah, I like the fact that it was wire to wire too, guys. A fantastic job for them.
And it's Durant missing.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, he can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
Irving kicks to LeBron.
Well, at this stage, you might as well have a seat and get off the floor. They've got no chance in this one.
The Jazz making a switch.
This one was the best game, dog.
Gets the first, and that will put them up by 9. And both free throws good for LeBron.
Some clutch free throws to close it out.
Now Curry. It's George on the wing. Davis setting the pick for George. It's Curry outside. So the 76ers win it. They pulled off this win, Clark, with respectable performances on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I think it was just really a nice overall effort, Kevin.
Well, that'll do it. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We'll see you next time. And as we leave, we give you our Jordan Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving.
Now. Oh, God. Oh, I'm tripping, boy. Damn music. It went on too long, too, man.
Man. This man losing the plot, son.
My bad, son.
Man, go downstairs, son.
Stats? Kyrie had 33. LeBron had 30. James 14, 10, 3. 21, 20, 16, 15. They did pretty good. Just shot bad. Well, KD did. I mean, Westbrook did.
I don't think it was that bad.
It wasn't horrible.
9 for 10? I mean, what
No,
Kyrie
he was
win?
9 for 20. Huh?
9 for 20. What Kyrie win?
Kyrie, we about to find out. You got to disrespect my dog. Hold up, son. I'm not doing that.
I'm just being real,
Yeah,
son.
son. You're disrespecting it right now. Hold up, son. We can see it right there. On the live cam.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you showed him, huh?
I did show him. He was the first one. You about to tell me right now. 13 for 21, bro. That's efficient.
Where LeBron went?
13 for 22.
That's efficient too?
That's very efficient.
Nah, son.
Sit the Jazz. What we got? We only got 2 games. Right there.
I think you gotta do the all.
That's why I hate you gotta do that. Did you say you go to all?
Yeah, I think you gotta do it till you get to the
Ooh, hold up.
You gotta press B.
Mm-hmm. Our team solid, bro. We first in the power ranking. You don't want to mess with no trades? All right. Damn, 3-2 straight out.
No, we looking.
Second in the power ranking.
Damn,
third in the power ranking.
See the All-Star again. See what they got.
Oh, y'all won 5 in a row?
Yeah.
Damn, we started losing. Let's go past the All-Star game.
See what made the All-Star game for our team. Bomb with the old ass Grant Hill.
So you want to see who?
Made the All-Star team.
I forgot they had this. Kyrie and my Kyrie for nothing me. Kevin Durant, LeBron, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
All right. About to see. One player. You got 2 players. 3 players. Damn, I only had one player.
Russ, KD, and Lowe.
Yeah. I only had one, probably LeBron.
You said you had 2, huh?
Nah, I only had one.
You sure?
Yeah, it was LeBron.
Well, obviously LeBron for sure.
Yeah, but I still only had one. Come on, damn.
And me and the Thunder hit it neck to neck.
See that, boy? Y'all right there.
Shit. Fuck, man. Let's go.
Damn, 47-23. Our records is damn near the same.
Yeah.
See which one this is. Ooh. What color you want? What color you want for?
Nah, you getting black, it's cool.
Nah, I was gonna get black or blue.
Let's go that way.
That is clean, dog.
Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports. The end of the regular season is in sight. It'll be the Philadelphia 76ers facing off against the Utah Jazz. We'll catch up again at halftime.
No music. Alright, ain't no music.
Hello again, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And we're ready to bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. And here we go with a look at the State Farm starting lineups. One of the guys we're watching out for today, Andrew Bynum.
Bynum is one of the best centers in the league. His size is really an amazing advantage. He's so big, so long, and he's able to out-muscle people and just shoot right over the top of his opponents.
And Steve, we know that size alone does not make you a great big man, but it certainly helps if you've got some skills. And he's really shown a desire, even though in fits and starts, to be special. More and more aggressive on offense, and because of that, he's tough to handle on the block.
For the Utah Jazz, they come in off a good outing against the Mavericks in Dallas. And that was a serious blowout. Not too many people can claim that they saw that coming.
And they won that game, guys, in large part because of the defense played by their bigs. They turned away more than their share of shots.
And I thought it got into the other guys' heads as the game went on. I mean, they weren't taking it to the basket nearly as aggressively.
Davis with the bucket. So it's Philadelphia outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
You know, they don't have anything to be ashamed about from that game. It was a good effort from them all around. They just needed another break or two that just didn't happen.
Yeah, you know, both teams can't win. You know, it comes down to a play or two either way. I thought both deserved to win, but only one could.
Yawn.
Did you see that?
Oh, we got to see that one again. We've got to see that again.
I'm not sure what I just looked at.
And the replay, of course, presented by Sprite. What a play. Left side, Irving. And that's collected by Love.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
LeBron against Westbrook. LeBron drives in.
Yes, he did. Look at that. Look at that.
I tell you what, you need to archive that one for the highlight tape.
Oh, yeah, that is a keeper.
Yeah, that was incredible.
Yeah.
And those plays will give your team a huge boost.
Westbrook kicks to George. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The Jazz shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And guys, I'd have to credit the work they put in at the free throw line to practice this season. I mean, because they have noticeably improved since a year ago.
Durant for three. No good. And Philadelphia the other way now. It's game number 2 of the season versus the Jazz Force.
And in that game, Kevin, they found a lot of ways to exploit that defense and then just took it to them.
Yeah, it was simple. Real simple. Nothing fancy there. Everything plain and well executed, Steve.
Deflected. First quarter of ball.
Like I said, give me the ball, please.
Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. Doug Collins and I chatted for just a bit. He said they've really got their work cut out for them dealing with a player like Kevin Love, saying he's a 20-time point per game scorer and can just dominate the glass.
He fouled up too.
Essentially, you just can never leave him open. No open shots. Get a body on him the second a shot goes up. He knows it's easier said than done, but guys, that's the game plan.
Thanks again, Doris. Westbrook dishes to Love. Just 5 on the clock. George passes to Love. And George kicks to Davis. Another shot. Count the bucket. Davis has got his second best.
Gotta love the finger roll up and over the defense.
Here's Irving. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Get into the record scoring?
Isn't it amazing, guys, how quickly Kyrie Irving adapted to the pro game? Played only 11 games his freshman season at Duke before declaring for the draft, and was fantastic with Cleveland his rookie year, winning Rookie of the Year award, in fact.
And George kicks to Davis. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Outside Irving. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And here we go. Westbrook into the hoop.
That's how I can't do nothing but score because he bumped me in the back.
Yes, I did. And I was
rookie season stacks up. His player efficiency rating was higher than the or John Wall.
Well, you know what? His rookie performance statistically stacks up pretty well to Chris Paul's rookie season. That tells you an awful lot about what Irving did.
So here's Westbrook. In Dallas, he was nearly unstoppable. Back to Love.
Nowitzki and Kevin
Love. The assist by Westbrook. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Give and take, back and forth the whole way thus far.
6 lead changes already, and as Rasheed Wallace once said, both teams are very hard on that game.
It's LeBron with the drive.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that.
That's his game right there. The determination to get to the bucket. You got to love the mindset.
Outside Durant. Pushes up. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
Offensively just hammering away in the paint.
And that's 10 straight points inside, too.
Irving against Westbrook. Outside Irving. Dunk hard with one hand.
Both these teams
really fighting hard here. This is an impressive matchup.
Yeah, not much separation able to be created either way, and I really marvel at the effort being expended by both of these teams.
Westbrook drives in. Durant up top. Nowitzki with the steal. Harden dishes to...
Look out! Thank you. Appreciate it.
Call it hang time and bang time.
Unbelievable.
You got to just shake your head on that one.
Durant, covered by LeBron. He kicks it to Westbrook. Love outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Jordan.
Now that's what I'm talking about. That's how you do it. Find a gap in the defense and attack that rim with force.
He is so good at doing just that.
Maybe as good as anybody. Just so athletic and strong.
Westbrook against Irving. Kicks it out to Harden. LeBron outside. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And that one's good. Nowitzki's got his first 3 points of the game.
Look, I'm out of bounds. You running? Why are you running?
You look at Tyrone Corbin.
Why are you running?
Coach, I played with him back in Phoenix.
All you can do is slash. You got no skill.
All you can do is the right slash.
We got all the points.
A great teammate, hard worker. You can see even in that he had a bright future.
Yes, you have.
He's trying to slash. He getting open. He getting cherry picking stuff. He's not doing none of this. He's not getting to the nitty gritty.
The 76ers need to get off a shot. And again, LeBron missing. And for Coach Tyrone Corbin, a long journey in career certainly.
All I can do is foul. He fouled 2 stars off that.
That's crazy. But more of those role players had a chance to observe. They really had to work for what they had.
Yeah, when you're not a star in the NBA, every night is a tough one.
2 of his stars fouled out.
Superior players and just trying to hang on and figure out a way to success. And I think that really translates well to coaching, because that's what it's about. You're trying to max out your team's potential.
Here's Irving. Shot is off. And Utah the other way now. And Durant, here we go. Let's go. The rebound by Harden. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
That's what I do. Make sure you get a couple of shots here to close this quarter.
Nowitzki for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And it's 6 points for Nowitzki.
Not many guys with his size can shoot the ball that well from out there.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Got blocked.
Nice strong finish. Very nearly a 3-point play.
Yeah, when you stay aggressive, good things happen.
He's off on the second. The 76ers leading by 3. Irving passes to Harden. Nowitzki outside.
Taking the school real quick.
Gets it off. That misses. Would have come had it gone in. And so
get my back down
scoring in that competitive first quarter. 76ers ahead, up by 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Energy Solutions Arena in Salt Lake City.
Oh, this will definitely get a copyright. I ain't fast enough.
The NBA regular season winding down. The Boston Celtics go on the road to battle the New York Knicks. Catch the action next Sunday night.
21, 47, 36, 33. Damn. Man, I hit that like button for us, man. We had about 7 people in here.
And off we go. A close game now starting the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
And a good start for this club. I like the way they played together, really moved the ball and did a nice job offensively.
Yeah, excellent ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard, too.
They've got Anthony Davis, Kevin Love out there with Durant, then it's Paul George, and it's Westbrook in at the 1. Right now for Utah.
If I leave them, I
You can tell that man pitch game all the time.
How?
Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Harden's got the first basket of the second quarter for the 76ers.
You talking about me being mad all day, all of them.
Has started to draw comparisons to Andre Ginobili for his ability to do it all.
I got like a 3 to 5.
Shoot, drive, being left-handed. That helps too.
Westbrook dishes to Durant. Over LeBron, and it's Durant missing.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
And we play through the first minute here in the second.
And, you know, guys, you look at that James Harden and Ginobili comparison, they both will really run the pick and roll effect. They're slashers, they're smart, they can shoot the three, they got the mid-range pull-up. I think Harden still has a ways to go defensively to be on Manu's level. He's making strides there as well.
Well, as skilled as LeBron is, what's the most impressive is his athleticism. I think you can make the argument that he is the greatest athlete, not only in the history of the NBA, but in the history of sports.
Wow! Did you really say that? Sure did. Have to do some work on that one, partner. I do agree he's in that discussion and category. And you know how big and strong most of the athletes are in the NBA, and he can make a lot of them look like crash dummies when he's headed to the basket and they're trying to keep him from getting to the rim.
Well, come up with your list, and we'll talk about this.
Clock at 6. Irving kicks to Nowitzki. For 3, and Harden with the basket on the assist by Nowitzki. Harden's got 5.
Well, another uncontested 3 there. They got to make some kind of an adjustment.
Y'all know, son.
They're giving up way too many open threes.
Well,
the last 5 games, 3 have come up.
I'm giving it 3.
Hey, look, you over there studying.
I'm giving it 3, right?
No, son.
I'm giving it 3. Take that one, too.
Bunches, you're in big trouble.
That one, too.
Well, that's a quality look there. The defense a bit late.
2 straight now from long range, putting up points in a hurry, Clark.
Westbrook.
But that ain't big.
Yes, sir. That was He's got 9.
Something has to change. He has a 2 straight points coming in the paint against this team.
Well, they got a collapse in there.
I mean, you act like Westbrook can finish it.
I never said that. I just said he's a better one.
Control the ball. Everybody's got to get
That's what he do.
Defense locked
That's
down.
literally what he do.
Points in the paint have been the main course or main entree, if you will. They just keep pounding it inside.
Now they're seeing no resistance defensively in the paint area, so the defense has got to be tougher. Tell you what, they just cannot miss out there.
And the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they've been powerless to slow them down. No effect at all.
Well, the things to love about Anthony Davis, he's 6'10", he's got a 7'4" wingspan. He can block shots, but he's quick enough to cover out on pick and roll.
He acting like Kyrie can't transition. He's doing normal, regular stuff.
An array of skills down on the block. Left-handed jump hooks, turnaround jumper. It's just a matter of him getting stronger so that he can hold up to the physical play in the NBA.
Irving passes to
show you how much
Nowitzki.
better finisher Kyrie is. And how much crazy finishes do.
Irving up top. He's covered by Westbrook. Good. And that's 15 points for Kyrie Irving.
Love the finish there. Not much defense, though.
And for Anthony Davis, Clark, a great combination of length and mobility. Great defense, timing. He grew so much in high school. He began as a point guard, so he has a lot of those skills.
Yeah, and he's actually very good defensively. He's got an understanding of how to play defensively. He's got the mobility to be able to effectively defend some of those mobile, good shooting forwards that are part of the NBA.
How you feel my pain about Madden? How you feel it?
That man plays already, yo.
Irving against Westbrook.
It's the same thing.
Here's LeBron.
That man talking about he
Rebound,
wanted to do
Utah.
this 2 weeks ago, son.
We're talking about the Madden thing. Look, hey, what is what? We play Madden.
Concentration gets hit, but
We were talking very crazy on Madden.
He showed a lot right there. Plenty of concentration, finding a way to
He
get
had a
that
better
shot
team
to
than
fall.
mine.
You know what I love about Kevin Love, guys, is his commitment to his craft. Came out of UCLA.
That man lying to his audience, son. That man lying to his audience, bro.
I'll put up his
That man lying to his audience.
Man can't be burst
That
with the
man
beat,
lying to his
man.
audience, bro.
Maybe the most power forward that we've seen in this league in a long time.
A high overall that you breed, son.
The man got hurt, bro. Let's be serious.
Son, no, son.
The man literally got hurt.
This son has never been a 9-3 in his life, other than college.
On the shot clock.
This man literally got hurt. Let's be serious. Like you didn't see that.
Shot no good.
We sent the whole season because of that.
The other way now.
I understand that.
Stevie talked about Kevin Love's dedication to
Hey,
becoming
look,
the best athlete
this is
possible.
not the type of person you want to play in the game, man. He can't take us to peace right.
He said that wasn't the goal. It
He
just
can't hold me at 2K.
result
He
of
can't hold me at 2K. I got him in man.
Yeah, me too.
Why you
I mean,
upset?
again, it's not always about what the number on
Hey,
my
man,
scale says.
it
is
How
what it is.
strong are you? What your conditioning level
can't hold it.
is, and how do you get
Play
the
the
most
game.
out of your particular
We got
body?
another two
Give
quarters,
Kevin Love a lot of credit. This young man is serious about being an outstanding player.
And Westbrook gets it to go.
And there he goes. He didn't get a three in the first.
Talking about what's the last man. We got 50 in the league, man. 5-5, bro.
Irving against Westbrook. From deep Harden. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
I'm making it.
Irving's got his 6th assist on the night.
Boy, he's really doing a nice job taking advantage of what the defense is giving.
And that one's good.
Starting to build a head of steam here. He had a good first quarter, but it's been even better here in the second.
Back to LeBron. Defended by George. The kick out to Irving. Lets the three fly. Good. Irving's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, I like that he's come up with some big baskets for this team to help him out in getting this lead.
Love dishes to Davis. Durant. Westbrook drives in and Bynum with the block.
Well, they are getting out rebounded here, and it's showing up on the scoreboard as well.
Yeah, it's something they're going to have to improve upon if they're going to win this game.
And it's Irving missing. Jazz trailed by 14. And there's the call on Durant. That's his 3rd foul of the game. With this break in the action, a quick look at each of the NBA's top free throw shooting big men since the All-Star break. Dirk Nowitzki, number 1.
And with those numbers at the foul line, he should be trying to get there as often as possible. Operating among the big bodies in the paint, you know, he gets those chances.
Well, it works 2 ways. I mean, he's very physical, understands how to draw fouls, and he's lethal once he gets to the line. But if you're defending him, you got to really watch how you body up on him so you don't send him to the line.
Another nice move from a player we've basically come to expect.
Oh, wait,
Nothing
bro.
less
You
wrong.
get charged. That shit weak as hell,
We
bro.
playing basketball.
That shit weak as hell, bro. Oh, y'all know that's weak as hell, bro. That man get charged, bro.
Hey, bro, I can't win
I
with
can't
this,
believe
man.
you did
44
that, son.
seconds left in the first
Nah,
half.
son. That's wild,
Now,
bro.
we just let you score something?
Takes it from 10.
Oh, son, but
Rejected
I gotta
by
let you
Westbrook.
son, you
Fast break. Here come the Jazz.
Basketball.
Durant's got the ball.
good, bro.
For Nowitzki. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
He almost got to that shot in
Apparently we
time,
can't
but
draw
not
charges
quite.
in
Can't
basketball.
touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Weak ass charge. A sorry ass charge, bro.
If it was a shooting foul, he'd be
Against
loving.
Westbrook.
Nah, son.
6-second
That's
difference
wild,
between
bro.
shot and game clock. Back to Nowitzki. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Nowitzki's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I never
See the
said
way
he
he
didn't.
attacked the small
I never
defender
said
there?
Kyrie didn't do that.
That's what I
son.
call know
I
how.
never
He
said
knows
that.
how to use his
What
size.
the words are about, son?
Here's
I
Love.
never said that.
Nice second effort. Good job staying with it.
Transition, bro.
He was not
Hey,
to be
he
denied.
really
That
did
time,
exactly
guys.
what I
Fought
know.
his way to the glass and came up with the points.
And so that's the end of the
That's
first
part of
half.
the game, bro.
76ers lead by
A
10.
little bit too serious.
Coming up after the break, it'll be Damon Bruce breaking down all the highlights from the first half of
Bro,
play.
this man got a barely contested
And now,
playoff.
brought to you by
don't do that.
Sprint.
I never said he didn't, son.
Thanks for being with us here on 2K Sports every day. The playoff picture is becoming more clear.
I do.
The 76ers are rolling early on.
The three-point shooting, ridiculous. They're knocking down everything. We've seen Kyrie Irving producing at will against the Jazz team.
Part of the game.
He's put up 18 points.
Even they say it, son.
Nobody said it was wet. Who said it was
son.
wet?
It's wet, son.
That man said he just would never try it.
Thank you, son.
That's him though.
That shit wet.
That's him though. That's him though.
You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Part of the game.
Yeah, so far in this one, he's played a different role than normal, but he's done a nice job as this team's playmaker here today.
And all of it's worked for the most part. I mean, he might not be known as a dime dropper, but after this game, he will be.
Taking a look at the 76ers, they've got LeBron James. Bynum is out there with Nowitzki. And it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Harden in at the 2.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that.
Well, you have to love a point guard who can get his own shot at any time, because when the game slows down, shot clock winds down, you need somebody to be able to create a shot. That's exactly what Irving can do.
And it's easy to create shots when you can handle things the way Irving does on the fly. I mean, he'll be heading towards the hoop, see a lane get closed off, change direction, recalibrate, and he's already in the air and making things happen with a floater or knocking down a tough shot.
You know, you look at how dominant Russell Westbrook is statistically in just about every facet of the game. The scary part is he's still learning how to play point guard. You know, he was a two-guard at UCLA and really kind of a combo guard his first year in the league, but he's handling the ball and distributing and doing a better job than ever before.
That's outstanding hang time improvisation right there.
Kicks it out to Love. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Tries for the alley-oop. Trying to go for an alley-oop. Excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And Andrew Bynum pulls it down.
No way.
Bynum's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Talk about Westbrook's upside. Still in his early 20s. He's yet to even enter his prime. And the kid has expanded his game each and every season.
And that's what I like about him. I know he's had some critics, and some of the criticism is justified, but it's over the top in many cases. And you got to keep the picture. This is a young, developing point guard who is already accomplished
ball game.
What I think is going to be
Ball game. Listen to ball game just now, boy.
And it's Paul George with the buck.
I ain't hit nothing.
That is his first foul of the game.
He ain't dunking nothing. That's a charge.
Ball game.
Oh my God.
Yo, definitely one.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Here's Irving. And Durant with the block. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, the reason Anthony Davis was the consensus #1 pick was you just don't find big men with his length, athleticism, and energy very often. So good defensively with his shot blocking, with his range, and then offensively he has a chance to be special as well. He could be a franchise-type player in this league.
Paul George with the steal. Last break, here come the Jazz. Durant's got the ball.
Well, I like the aggressiveness here, guys. Just powering it down that time.
And gradual as he lingered on the rim.
Yeah, you got to be careful too, guys. Referees will call a technical.
Triple team Kyrie
on that play. He got away with it there.
There you go, take that with you.
Here's Harden for 3.
That with you.
Gets the bucket.
They triple team Kyrie Irving.
Going back to Anthony Davis for just a second here, Clark. The other thing you hear about him, aside from his obvious talent on the floor, is that off the floor, he is just a great person.
Yeah, he's a terrific teammate because he only cares about winning and he's not worried about his numbers or stats. He's really the type of young man who can not only produce in a winning way, but can help you lead in a winning way too.
The kick out to LeBron. Defended by Durant. 5 to shoot. LeBron's shot is good.
Brian James, man.
And it's an 11-point 76ers lead.
3 for 4 field goal shooting here in the third, so offensively they're looking good.
He's short for the center position, but he makes up for it with tremendous leaping ability.
Outside, shoots the 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Love's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Celtics. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home.
I guess I can't block my
inside. When's the defense going to adjust?
Well, I'm asking the same question myself, Bart. Well, this fella can rise up there with the best of them.
Just a crazy finish, guys.
He's one of the few players with the athleticism to pull that off.
And that last replay, courtesy of Sprite. Westbrook drives in. Back to Davis. That's good. And so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 5 assists in the game.
That's 5 straight hoops in the paint. What a fantastic job of attacking the rim.
Well, Steve, they're getting the looks that they want down there, so might as well keep going right at the rim. If there's no resistance, they make them pay.
Irving for 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki. 23 points for Kyrie Irving. Westbrook drives in. Good on the shot.
Good work turning that into an easy 2-point. He can attack the rim as well as anybody.
The 76ers leading by 8. George against Irving. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. LeBron backing in. And Nowitzki backs in. Here's Irving. Him the pass to Irving. Nowitzki outside from deep Harden, and it's good.
I got in my drawers.
Assisting on the play was Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside, George. Rebound by the 76ers. They've led by as many as 14 points. Irving with it. Westbrook picks him up. Irving kicks to Nowitzki. LeBron drives in. Irving dishes to LeBron. Harden, Bynum is guarded by Davis. The 3 from Harden. No good. Westbrook with the nice D.
And Doug Collins, the head coach of the Sixers, he was actually the #1 overall pick in the 1973 draft. 4 years as an All-Star.
LeBron James.
His career was cut short by injury.
You mentioned Doug Collins playing. He's cut short by injury. He's also had, Stephen, as a broadcaster. So good, in fact, he was elected into the Hall of Fame.
I think it's the best color commentator that the NBA has ever seen. To be honest with you, Kevin, I know you worked with him for many years. I've worked with him as well. I've learned so much from him in terms of how to communicate what you're seeing on the floor as a broadcaster. So that's the only bad thing about him coaching is we don't get to listen to him anymore.
His side, he can really finish on the head.
Yeah, and not just layups, as you just saw, folks.
Unbelievable, isn't it? I mean, able to throw it down with ease.
Irving missing. Jazz trailed by 11. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Offensive rebound. Short. Kicks it out to Love. Durant attacking. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
In their last game, guys, he was dialed in at the line.
Yeah, no question. I mean, it may have been the strongest part of his game that night.
His free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about it.
LeBron passes to Bynum. Nowitzki. That one's good from the corner. Nowitzki's got 13 points. Bynum with the steal. Nowitzki kicks to LeBron. Irving up top. Nowitzki goes up. And strong with the one-handed jam.
And you really don't want to give up too many dunks like that. One is too many.
Oh, yeah. No, certainly you're right. That's making it way too easy for sure.
Yeah, major breakdown defensively. They've got to tighten things up here. You got to love what he's doing out there, guys. With his team down, he's personally trying to bring them back.
Got a whole nother quarter left.
Harden kicks to Irving.
I know, bro. What do you mean?
30 seconds left in the third. Terrific design on the pick block. He lays it in.
Finish it.
Irving's got 9 points now in just a second. Westbrook with it. And it's Harden picking him up. Westbrook kicks to George. Back to Westbrook.
The graphics just look better.
Right side Westbrook. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Here's Durant, and the wing jumper offline.
That's very uncharacteristic for him to miss that shot with such little defensive pressure.
Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. 76ers on top. They lead by 13.
Did he say?
Next Sunday, the Cleveland Cavaliers take on the New Orleans.
Welcome back. It's time for the fourth quarter and time to check in with the fourth member of our team, Doris Burke, to find out who had the Sprite uncontainable game. Doris?
Hey, guys. Kyrie Irving has had an uncontainable game tonight. His contribution over the course of this game may be the biggest reason for the huge lead they're enjoying. He's been sensational. Guys?
Thanks, Doris. He really has been the key force for them tonight.
He sure has, Kevin. It's been something else just watching him go to work all game long.
And you know what, guys? He's had that extra cent from the beginning. He came right out of the gate with that fire to help get his team the W. We'll see what else he does here in the fourth.
All right, now a chance to set the floor, courtesy of Catering. Fourth quarter action, all filled up and ready to go. Taking a look at the Jazz. Durant is up there with Kevin Love. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Westbrook in the point guard position. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
This is what they need to do in the second half to come out with the win. It's not the only thing, but when you convert free throws at the other end, you put a lot of pressure on the opponent to play solid defense against you.
Jazz trailed by 17.
That's
it's
why you always
by
last.
the 76ers. Harden's got 3 rebounds now in this one. The alley-oop pass, and finished off by LeBron.
Making it look easy
Stay
out
there
there.
real quiet.
Yeah, it's been a lopsided affair on the floor, guys, and on the scoreboard.
Westbrook against Irving. Deflect.
I'm on that. This man got my wire controller.
The pass, and stolen by Kyrie Irving. Takes it right up. Shot misses. Good D from Love. The Jazz shooting 51% from the field. They'll take it. And Westbrook, here we go.
That ain't me, y'all.
It's me. My bad, y'all. I'm trying to give y'all a show, son.
Beat to Davis. Love outside. Leaps for it. 6 to shoot. And the Jazz call time here.
Well, he sees something that he doesn't like. I'm not sure what it is, but I think he's going to make some changes here.
I think you've got to make your adjustments pretty quickly, like he's doing here. Otherwise, things can get out of hand. So this is a good timeout.
With 1 on the clock. Jump shot is good that time. 28 points for Russell Westbrook.
Now they may have to climb on his back to get back into this game.
I said shoot it.
I did it.
Kicks it out to LeBron. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Can't get it to go. And there's the call on James.
I did a charge, but I wasn't playing the game.
Foul of the game.
Part of the game.
And Westbrook, here we go. Good.
But what is
Westbrook's got 4 points this quarter.
Kevin, he's in a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
Irving up top. He's covered by Westbrook. And
finisher. Oh, finisher. Right there. Say finisher up there.
This team has to tighten up inside. Way too many easy hoops in the lane.
Yep, that's 5 straight buckets they've given up from the key now, and it's hurting.
Dishes it to Bynum. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Harden kicks to LeBron. LeBron gets the screen from Nowitzki. And LeBron throws it down hard.
That's a solidly executed pick play. I mean, it paid dividends with that nice dunk.
Exactly the result they were looking for.
Yeah, it worked so well. He got set, did not shuffle his feet. Really well done there offensively.
And that was Sprite bringing you the close-up on that big-time play.
And when you play against him, guys, you know that it's going to be very tough to deny him if he gets in close. So you've got to body him. You can't let him get positioned down by the hoop. Otherwise, he'll just torture you down there.
And you know what else? I love how comfortable he is rising up and knocking down, jumping straight off his dribble. He doesn't need a fancy setup to be effective.
I'm finna pay on
Makes
LeBron.
5 of the last 6 makes.
You was on dirt,
Bro, I was on LeBron.
You was on dirt, son.
Into the paint.
I don't want to hear that, bro. You was
They're
on dirt,
very porous defense down
Look, I'm literally on LeBron right there.
Westbrook with the drive. Outside Durant. Over Nowitzki. Durant with another miss.
I think he's just got to compose himself, gather himself. He may be trying a little too hard out there. Let it flow. Let it happen. Don't force it.
Irving dishes to LeBron. And Nowitzki backs in. He's whistled for the 5-second back-to-the-basket violation. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Utah Jazz. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand.
Tell you, I'll be looking forward to seeing how that Brooklyn game turns out.
In Westbrook,
Man, don't want nobody.
And the bench going wild, guys. They love it. Amazing dunk.
Here's Irving. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. Jazz trail by 15. Westbrook passes to George. That's home. So Westbrook comes up with the assist. That's now 8 points here for George.
Right now, they're just pillow-like inside. Way too soft. Too many looks at and around the hoop.
Totally agree.
That's how they
The
look.
last 12 points now in Surrender have come inside that lane area.
There's no way to stop that. I mean, there's nothing you can do when he's coming at him like that.
That's right, Clark. Stevie is a dangerous player.
Yeah, especially when he gets to that launching pad right there in the lane. I mean, pretty one-handed finish. That was nice.
All the shots.
And now the
Up high and down hard.
Oh, you're a damn
Show me a video. I'm doing this. Show me a video. I'm doing this. Let's go, man. Both of y'all are hard.
His team going this way. Now they're solid offensive.
Bro.
Behind you. Is that a dope one behind?
Catch up.
Scoreboard. You catch up. Catch up to the scoreboard. Catch up to the scoreboard. Catch up to the scoreboard. Catch up there. I don't go all y'all. That's what you call don't run somebody.
Right there.
finishing in style.
You can feel a sense of anticipation when he hits for the hoop because that's what he can do.
Here's Westbrook. Here's Love.
Oh, wow.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Well, you had 5 at this point.
I think there were a lot of question marks about Kevin Love when he came out of the draft from UCLA in 2008. A lot of people wondered if he was athletic enough to play in the NBA, but he's such an outstanding rebounder, so strong, and his shooting ability has been remarkable. But I don't think anybody figured he could put up these kinds of numbers, though.
Yeah, I bet.
It's LeBron with the drive. Irving against Westbrook. Harden outside. Shot clock at 6. Irving kicks to LeBron. Over Davis.
Oh, give me
and
the
again,
shot.
LeBron missing. And Clark, going back to that 2008 draft, if they did it again today, Kevin Love would be a top 3 pick for sure.
That's what makes the draft so fun. You can't do it in hindsight. You have to do it as is. It points out the fact that it's more art than science. You never know exactly how a kid's going to develop his game once he gets to the pros. Sometimes it's better than you expect, and sometimes it's not as good as you expect.
His touch has looked much better than it did in the first half.
Irving kicks to Nowitzki. No good with the triple.
He struggled a little bit in the second half. But remember, he hit 3 of those in the first half.
And there's the call on James.
He fouled out. 2 people.
Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Irving.
That's why he don't shoot. That's why he slash.
Hey, I'll pass the ball.
76ers
why he's
leading
led.
by 14.
That's why he slash.
I'll pass the ball.
That's why he slash.
It's LeBron with the
Foul is
try.
that? That's what we doing? Damn.
How about the only knock on LeBron?
got
He
real.
can't get it done in the fourth quarter of big games. We saw that in the 2011 finals against Dallas. But, you know, that criticism starts to fade away once you're wearing a championship ring.
Outside Westbrook. He dishes it to Davis. Gets it to go.
He's really done a nice job taking advantage of his opportunities in this half.
And for LeBron last season, finally able to break through in his third finals appearance to win an NBA title that had to be sweet.
Yeah, sometimes you have to fail before you can succeed. Long last, a little vindication for LeBron. And I don't think he's done. I mean, before he's done, he wants to win not one, and not two, but perhaps he'd like to grab 3 of those titles. And you get the idea. They might have a chance if they can keep that team together and add some pieces.
What's your free throw?
That free throw, no good.
He's made an effort to get into the defense a lot more by aggressively attacking the basket, and he's not shying away from the contact, which is giving him some free throw opportunities.
I'm sure he'd like that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving points at the line.
Here's Irving. And the basket good.
It's funny when Kyrie
got
do it.
33.
Well, the outcome is
Who is
not
way
in
better
question
defensive
now.
than
They've got
Westbrook.
it all wrapped up.
Agreed. I mean, they're just looking to simply run the clock out now.
Now the 76ers on the break.
I get it.
And the dunk by LeBron.
He get it now.
And that one should remove all doubt about the outcome of this game. This thing's over.
Now it's just a matter of what winning margins going to be.
I don't know, Clark. This looks over now.
Yeah, I agree with you. This is all but over.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Back to Durant.
Kyrie did.
Man, tell me Kyrie not a
Feeds to Davis. Goes right up. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Nigga mad now he won.
No good.
I'm whining about it.
He winning. And Kyrie
So he
barely
comes up
finished.
empty, missing
That's
both.
what you whining about.
Hey, look how sorry that man.
Poked away. Westbrook with the steal. Over LeBron.
Over LeBron, too.
Man, that's crazy.
So it's the 76ers with this lead.
Game over. Game
Sundays
over.
Clark, everything
Game over.
goes
You
right
mad?
for
You're a
the
grown
team.
man.
This is one of those games.
Game over. We mad.
I mean, these
Grown
guys
man.
played a great all-around basketball.
I'm not trying to none of that.
And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg's Steve Kerr in Dorisburg. This is Kevin Harlan.
30 points for
Thanks for
13
watching
assists.
this presentation
had
of the
30,
NBA on 2K
You won?
Sports.
You won?
And now we present the Jordan Player
I
of the
thought that was
Game.
point of the game. Win.
Kyrie Irving.
That was point of the game. I thought that was point of the game.
He ain't getting 100 yards. They ain't winning. Straight up.
Who the play of the game is? Oh.
It's
Can't hear none of that. Can't do none of that.